Tired of dealing with annoying flies, fruit flies, and gnats in your home? The Zevo Flying Insect Trap is your ultimate solution. Don't wait. Check out the link in the video description now to get your Zevo Flying Insect Trap on Amazon and enjoy a bug-free home today.
President Joe Biden's youngest brother said Sunday that he believed the 81-year-old was bowing out of the race due to health concerns. Frank Biden made comments to both CBS and ABC News, telling CBS, "In my humble opinion, absolutely, the president's health was part of Biden's decision to announce that he wouldn't run for re-election, endorsing Vice President Kamala Harris in the process. Selfishly, I will have him back to enjoy whatever time we has left," Frank Biden told CBS. He also told ABC News that the decision boils down to Biden's overall health and vitality, but also beating this genuine threat to our nation in the form of Donald Trump. But a Biden family source poured very hot water on Frank's claims. Frank Biden suffers from alcoholism and hasn't spoken to his brother in weeks, the source told CBS. What he said is completely untrue. The back and forth with Frank came after Hunter Biden put out a statement where he praised his father for being able to absorb the pain of countless everyday Americans after he withdrew from the presidential race. The 54-year-old first son was spotted near his home in Los Angeles over the weekend before his dad made the extraordinary decision to step aside and endorse Kamala Harris to take on Donald Trump in the November general election. That unconditional love has been his North Star as a president and as a parent. He is unique in public life today, in that there is no distance between Joe Biden the man and Joe Biden the public servant of the last 54 years, Hunter said in a statement on Sunday night. He is unique in public life today, in that there is no distance between Joe Biden the man and Joe Biden the public servant of the last 54 years. I'm so lucky every night I get to tell him I love him and to thank him. I ask all American to join me tonight in doing the same. Thank you, Mr. President. I love you, Dad. Biden's move throws the presidential race into chaos, but leaves time for Democrats to get their house in order before their August convention. Hunter and his father speak on the phone, and in the weeks since the disastrous debate he has been seen in meetings in the White House and with the president's inner circle. Joe Biden has supported his troubled son through his many battles, including his addiction to crack cocaine and the trial where he was found guilty of 3 federal gun charges for which the president has vowed not to pardon him. He joined the rest of Biden's family, who immediately showed their support for him after he made the stunning announcement he was dropping his re-election bid. Jill Biden sent him her love, retweeting his letter with 2 red hearts. Naomi Biden, the Biden's eldest granddaughter, wrote a long post on X, where she said she was proud of her pop, which is what the grandchildren call President Biden. Biden, 81, who is suffering from COVID, is at his home in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware, with his wife Jill. They have been holed up there with his closest advisors, and they pondered their political future. He had been under tremendous pressure from people in his party to step down after his terrible debate performance against Donald Trump. While it has been my intention to seek re-election, I believe it is in the best interest of my party and the country for me to stand down and to focus solely on fulfilling my duties as president for the remainder of my term, he wrote in a letter to the American people. His family, who was an influential factor in his decision, stood by him. I'm nothing but proud today of my pop, our president, Joe Biden, who has served our country with every bit of his soul and with unmatched distinction. Not only has he been, and will continue to be, the most effective president of our lifetime, but he has likely already cemented himself as the most effective and impactful public servant in our nation's history, Naomi Biden wrote on X. He has been at the center of, and had a material impact on, literally every single major issue that our country and world has faced for 50 years. Our world is better today in so many ways thanks to him. To the Americans who have always had his back, keep the faith. He will always have ours. Joe Biden endorsed his Vice President Kamala Harris to replace him as the nominee. The Democrats will nominate their candidate at their convention next month. The Democratic National Convention.